Look at it. Just look at it. We are coming home today. We are in good old near Bristol, Tennessee. I'm picking up this here gem. She's gonna need a little help. A little help. But we're here to pick her up and rescue her, get her home, get some things done. We've got some mold growing on it, some moss growing, I think, wait a minute, there was something even cooler than that. This thing is just in pretty decent shape. We had some lichen growing on the back. So at the moment I have about a 750 mile drive ahead of me to get home. But the good old F150, she's doing it. She's handling it. She's got a little extra stuff in the back too, but we're doing the thing. Yep. It's not sagging anywhere near as much as I thought with something like that, but we're doing it. It's happening. I got me a chair, got Dad a table, stuff like that. And we're a little low to the ground here, but what you gonna do? These tires were kind of flat earlier, so I got them all aired up. Also got me a nice new tow hitch, rated for all the BS we're doing. So yeah, let's get home. But yeah, we are about ready to head home. I've only gone through a couple gallons of gas so far, but it seems like we're gonna get something like, what's it saying? Oh, door ajar. We might get something around there. We'll see. Hauling this big heavy truck that's pretty decent. Dirty. Don't forget the bee's nest in the gas tank. Oh boy. Big dirty. It was really bad. Huh? Ugh. 10 minutes later, we're still here. Wait, not a video.
Welcome to West Virginia.
This is not a real tripod. It's been about a couple weeks since I grabbed this guy. And yeah, I just cleaned it up a bit more. It's been chilling out at my house a little bit. And I cleaned out the bed, got every bit of mold and lichen and moss out of there. Even though we did a little car wash on the way home, it just needed a lot of extra work, but it's gonna get a lot of extra other work at some point when we want to do it. But it's coming along already. I'm getting it nice and cleaned up. There's just so many nooks and crannies. I haven't gotten to half of them yet because it's such an old truck, but it's gonna be a survivor, that's for darn sure. Just, yeah, I like it. It had a lot of moss and mold on it. Took a little bit of time to get that off effectively today, but it's a little less rusty. It's gonna need a bedside in the back and the lift, but we'll revisit that in a second. But yeah, it's not bad at all. She's got true duals. Things are looking pretty good under there, as you can see. Maybe I'm not really gonna get on the ground right now. There's really no need, but yeah, that's the bedside that's gonna need to go at some point, but one step at a time. Things are still looking pretty decent. Frame is in pretty good shape all the way around. I've already looked under it, so that's about the gist of it. That's pretty much how it looks. That's, yeah. So the interior, the seat's a little bit, yeah, not so good, but that doesn't matter. We can get it fixed, or we can find a replacement that's in good shape. Don't know how we're going to do that yet, but as I stated, one thing at a time. Interior's still a little dirty. Okay, a lot dirty. I got to clean that up at some point. I just haven't had time, but yeah. We've got, that's what's on the odometer. And then we got this guy here. I have to find out which transmission it actually has. It could have a couple different ones. It could be a 4L60, and it could be a 700R. Not really sure. I have to look that up. I have to really get under there and take a look. Everything works. As far as I know, the radio works. The climate control works. Even the tape player was working. Yeah. Roll windows, manual, lock. So, let's see what's under the hood. I think I probably already showed you in one clip, or I already did a clip. I don't remember. But we've got the trusty 350 small block. Everything is in pretty good shape. I cleaned things up under here a little bit. It was pretty gnarly. Except I gotta clean that off still. I just didn't want to kill the alternator. So at some point we're gonna redo the original air intake, because as good as K&N filters are, I think it gets a little heat soak. It sucks up too much hot air under here, because this thing puts out a lot of hot air. And instead of getting it from the outside, which it should be, it's not getting that. It's getting hot air. Hot air slows the engine down. We need colder air. That makes it go faster, better. So, I'm going to put the original stuff back on at some point. I'm just going to clean it out, put some good paint on it, and make it look good. It's just a little rusty, but yeah, things are in good shape. I'm just going to take you for a small little spin, nothing major, just up around the bend. Alright, well, I don't have a head mount, and I should get one, but yeah. Let's pretend like it's 1989 and go for a drive for 1 second. If I can get the seatbelt on, come on. Oh, just like new, 1989. And the radio works, but I can't do too much of that. It's a brand new transmission. It does seem to work just fine. Things are seemingly all right. I'm just gonna go up the road 1 second, and we're gonna turn right around. There's still some things I'd like to get done on this before we can do any major going anywhere or do anything. But everything down here works. It steers, it stops, it does need some brakes, but the one thing at a time theory. Even these work. All of them, all the way around. It's amazing. 1989, usually these things are all blown out by now. Or maybe it's been fixed already. So there's that possibility. I don't know the answer to it. But I think if you had to get someplace and do something, and this is the only thing you had around that started up and worked, I think that you could trust it just fine to do what you need to do. Oh, gotta love them. Gotta love them. GMT 400s, got to love it. Peace.